Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always, and welcome back to Terraria Journey Mode. In the last episode, we started working towards the Ankh Shield, but were rudely interrupted by multiple blood moons. So between episodes, I did a little bit of farming. I went to the Hollow, farmed some late mummies, and I also farmed pixies, but that didn't bring us much of anything. But I have a bunch of stuff to duplicate because, well, I did a lot of work. So I've also done some fishing quests. We got some new wings, the fin wings, which are better than the ones we currently have. We need to make more of the various wings at some point. But we got the stinkfish. We can now get those. We got some banners to duplicate. We have butterflies to duplicate. And, yeah, the fin wings are ones we're going to actually go grab. Should be equipment? No. Accessories. Fin wings. We can always reforge those if we want to. But they'll be better than the fledgling wings because, well, those are from the beginning of the game. I also got another fast clock. That was the one drop I got from Pixies. But we have a couple more things to duplicate. Pointy zombie arms, which is weird, and a trifold map, which we're going to go grab because the trifold map is required. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember what the trifold map goes with, but we'll worry about that later. So today, let's rebuff again. The plan is a couple things. So one thing we need to do is we need to work towards getting more Ankh Shield stuff. So we need to go farm. Dark mummies would be really nice, or corrupt slimes. I think the crimson slimes also count for that. Magic weapons or cursed skulls from the magic weapons are in either the Hollow or the Crimson Underground, whereas the cursed skulls are in the dungeon. We need to go to the jungle, and we need to go underground. That's the biggest things. We need to kill pixies and more of the mummies. I believe crimson mummies will also drop the megaphone, which is what I was farming the pixies for. I also made a bridge because I was tired of walking through the water. So there is a lot of stuff to go farm. And the other thing we need to do is at some point we need to do something about sharks. We need to get the rest of the shark fins that we need. And the best way to do that is actually going to be statues. So we're going to keep our eyes out for statues. But today, we're just going to, for the most part, just go exploring underground. I think that will be fun. I think that will be kind of the best course of action for now. But we're going to go to the jungle first, because the jungle can give us a couple different things. And we might as well, you know? So let's head to the jungle. If we look at the map, we have explored a good bit of the jungle. We found the temple. We've done a lot of work down here. So let's continue. And yeah, maybe at some point we'll even make a fish farm. I don't know if that's going to be needed. We might want to make a biome farm at some point if we have trouble getting keys, but that's something later. So let's head down here. Do we have... Let's go ahead and buff with all our potions. Also increasing, what's it called? The battle potion. Increased enemy spawn rates, which is actually good. We want more enemies because that will mean more good things. Now one other thing, does that spawn yet or not? It does. Can we pick Chlorophyte? Which is another good reason to come down to the, we can get Chlorophyte. Oh boy, we need 100 of that. That is something we need to farm. And normally I would actually farm it. Chlorophyte is one of the weird ores that grows. But we don't need to do that in journey mode since, you know, everything is duplicatable if we get enough of it. And so we've got to get enough of it. That's all there is to it. The other thing I should keep my eye out for in the jungle is life fruit. But we'll get to that soon enough. Excuse me. So we're just gonna dig around. But yeah, chlorophyte is a weird ore. It actually grows in mud. And so normally I would make a chlorophyte farm somewhere safe, like the underworld. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, we need to go kill that skeleton. The blue skeletons, the armored skeletons, are something else we need to kill a lot of. Because they can drop good things too. Okay. So we also need to keep an eye out. I don't know if we can get life fruit yet or not, but that is something else we're gonna want. We're halfway there with the chlorophyte, and that is a big vein of that. Cool. So chlorophyte, I believe, generates when you enter hard mode, but you can't pick it unless you have a hollowed pickaxe, or rather the pickaxe axe. Just kind of the way it is. But we have 84 out of 100, so we should be able to get that fairly soon. Oh, that was a granite guy. Alright, let's get out of here. I kind of want to explore to the right a little bit. But we need to find hornets. Hornets are the big thing that we need to farm in the actual jungle. I also want to kill the skeletons because they can drop armored polish. I don't believe the other types of skeletons that would drop armor polish spawn yet until we defeat Plantera, which is technically the next boss, and he is, or it, I guess it's a plant, is in the jungle. Oh hey, it's a mimic. Mimics drop a lot of gold, which is always nice. More skeletons. Okay, so can we explore? I think I want to go the other direction. Ooh, a moth. Moths are rare enemies. They actually have a lot of HP, and they don't really do much. But they can drop moth wings, which is a wing material. So kind of cool. Anyways, let's get out of this section. Hopefully this time completely. And skeletons. We just need to kill everything, and honestly having the battle potions active most of the time is probably going to be the best bet. Alright, so I heard something die over here. More skeletons. As well as turtles. Oh man, our inventory is full. We don't need the copper ore. That we can trash. Water leaf, pixie dust, fallen stars, arrows, we can trash all that stuff. I don't care too much about most of that. Grab the armor skeleton thing. Banner. I forgot what it's called. And another mimic. Alright, so there is some statues here. And I think what we're going to do, anything in here that we need. Gravitation potions, teleportation potions, things I actually really like. I'm going to put some other stuff, and let's go ahead. Ooh, we got another magic dagger. Armor skeleton thing. We will go ahead and teach, a philosopher's stone that's like actually pretty good. Alright, and of course nothing else, but we're going to take these statues. And there is that a seagull? Or, what is it, bird statue? So, woman statue, bird statue, and Medusa Statue. Now, why do we want the statues? Well, they allow us to spawn in enemies. Let's clean up some things that we're probably not going to want. We can make more of those, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's dig upwards a little bit. And our Spelunky potion ran out, it would appear. So let's use that again. Especially since I believe we have infinite of those. Yeah, we have infinite of those, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So, get the rest of the chlorophyte. This should get us everything we need. And then we can start making... Oh, we need exactly one more. Where's the closest one? Just so I don't have to do too much digging. I guess one of these. Cool. So we have all the chlorophyte ore we need. That is awesome. So now let's just kill things. So there is... We can increase our health a little bit more. Ooh, we got a bee wing. That also makes wings. So... That is that one. Okay. Just kind of trying to explore a little bit. Finding new areas and all that kind of fun stuff. Aha! There is a life fruit. And there is a Plantera bulb. Ugh. There's also a beehive. Wow, everything. So we need 10 life fruits to do anything with that. So life fruits are the hard mode equivalent to the life crystals. And getting them will allow us to... let's just shoot them. Getting them will allow us to increase our life by quite a bit more. Another... We get up to like 500. We're going to have to fight the bee, aren't we? No. Okay, so yeah, that is a Plantera bulb. We kind of want to stay away from that for now. Because I don't want to fight Plantera. And we're not going to fight the bee right now either. So... Let's see, what is some stuff we can trash? Trash that. Let's... Favorite things that we can get more of. We can go ahead and duplicate the bee wing. I doubt we'll get another one of those. Okay. So... This is not going too badly. But... yeah, we need to try to get... We're trying to get a Beezor. I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that word. But it's an anti-poison thing. So let's trash some things that we don't need. Okay. And I could be picking up like the dye flowers, but I don't want to. Okay. So let's put a torch in here so we know we've been in there. And come on, just drop it. The other thing that drops the Beezors are the toxic sludges. So we can also just go caving if we want to find those. But let's head up to the railway, I think, and then we'll go over to the other side. Should be a little bit nicer. Hopefully. And let's go ahead and take these potions out of our inventory, and then we can buff, and everything will be nicer. Okay, so searching in the jungle for things is not too difficult, but we accidentally broke. I remember that. It's not too difficult, but we need to get more into the jungle if we want to fight more jungle things. And eventually this will probably break open into, I believe there is crimson on the other side of this. So hopefully there's not too much that's converted. That is always a risk. Hey, a light fruit. We need to get 10 of those, and then we can... there's another Plantera bulb. Please don't break that. I guess we'll go through the bee hive, and I believe I actually don't know if the life fruits respawn or anything like that. I was like, what is that? It looked weird. We lost our... Why does our spelunking potion, spelunker, I knew it was something like that. I wonder why it dissipates so quickly, it seems. Is it only like 2 minutes? No, it's a 5-minute duration. The iron skin is still on. Iron skin is 8, so maybe it doesn't, when you buff it doesn't activate. But I thought it already had. I don't know. It was weird. Okay, just checking the inventory, making sure we didn't have anything that we needed. Okay. So find that poisonous, or rather poison curing. I believe pretty much any of the bees drop it, which is nice. Can't get in there yet. That will be soon though. Hey, it's a squirrel statue. Mouse statue. Oh, I thought that it looked like a squirrel. Alright, so not really having much luck down here. So yeah, this is unfortunate. But we should be able to find some stuff eventually. Is that a mimic? That's a mimic. Ooh, we got a new item. The Wild Star Cloak. So this causes stars to fall around us whenever we take damage, which is kind of cool. Oh, we've already researched that. I knew that. Not really. I didn't notice. I didn't look. Okay. So we'll just kind of keep on exploring. And not really seeing much of anything. There's another beehive. Let's see if... This is a fairly large beehive, too. It does kind of break up into another cave, which is nice. And an actual chest that has nothing of interest. So let's dump things we don't want in there. Mud blocks we probably want to keep. Unicorn horns, don't need. Put the mouse statue in there. Javelins, red husk, moon glow, bombs, healing potions. And then we have a nice present later if we find that again. Alright, so this is at least new territory. But another chest. Anything good? Take the potions, restock on that. But not really. Oh man, so I'm gonna have to farm a lot of things. And I'll probably do a lot of this off camera, but I figured at least a little bit of it we can do on camera together. And we haven't explored the jungle too much. So more of this is still kind of new. That is a gym cave right there. Ooh. I was like finding rail lines because they give us access to a a good bit of cave. Now we're into the Crimson. Underground Crimson. So there is a couple things we can look for here. And I guess we might as well. We're in the underground caves. Let's... Oh man. This area is not the nicest to get around in. But maybe this isn't too much crimson. There is crimson above, and it might be a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's converted yet. So that's actually kind of nice. But we do need to go into the underground crimson a little bit. We need a couple things. Jellyfish. Let's kill the jellyfish. Most of these enemies don't have anything we care about drop-wise. But we do need to explore and find more areas just in general, because why not? Okay, so we make our way up this general direction. I'm hoping if we get close to the surface, or closer to the surface, we'll start getting some crimson enemies. That way I don't have to go to the actual underground crimson, but I think it'll be easier. So, what do we want to do? Let's take a look at the map. Where actually are we? We're pretty much under the ocean, which is not bad. But at the same time, that's a big deposit of clay. That's pretty close to the surface, I think. Relatively, anyways. Maybe not. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, man. Wow, we dropped 27 gold. Oh, well. I don't care. Well, I was considering going back to the base anyways. Oh, man. We had a lot of gold on us. I didn't realize that. So let's quick stack everything. Let's undo those. Oops. Wrong button. So moss hornets we can duplicate. And more importantly, we can duplicate chlorophyte. So now, let's see, I believe it's going to be under materials, but it's going to be easier just to chlorophyte. We're going to want a lot of this. And so if we smelt this up, we get chlorophyte bars. And we're going to get a bunch of them. And again, duplicate them, because it's easier. So now we can make all the chlorophyte armor, the pickaxe, which is the same amount, but I believe it's a little bit faster. Yeah. So chlorophyte pickaxe, we'll make 2 of those. Let's go ahead and make the armor as well. 2 greaves. 2. Whoops. Let's make more. 2 greaves. Let's see, we need another plate mail. We'll go ahead and make the shot bows, because why not? What are we currently using? Range damage. Yeah, that makes sense. We have a lot of range stuff, so we're going to want 1 of everything except for the mask. No, the helmet, which we want 2 of. Let's grab some more chlorophyte. And just kind of upgrade all of our stuff. So then this shot bow, we have 2 picks. I don't care about too much of the other stuff, but we'll get another shot bow. And something else that is really, really useful, and I gotta remember how to make it. I think we need bullets. Is it tungsten bullets that we need? Mr. Guide, how do I make the thing I want to make? So we're going to be able to make other things soon enough. But what I want to make is chlorophyte bullets. We need musket balls. Okay. So we're going to sell that too. Musket. And then we should be able to craft, yep, a ton of chlorophyte bullets. Now these are super useful because they are homing. Chlorophyte arrows, we could also go ahead and make a little bit of that. Okay. Time to duplicate. So the helmets are the same. Same with the armor. And we're going to go ahead and get this stuff equipped. So why use the chlorophyte? Well, we get this awesome leaf crystal that shoots at nearby enemies. Also, good chance of not consuming ammo and more damage and all that kind of fun stuff. Really cool. Next, Pickaxe Superior or normal? Well, Superior is superior, so there we go. And we'll sell the hollowed stuff because why not? Arrows will also sell. So chlorophyte bullets are really cool. Like I said, they're homing. We have an unpleasant and a demonic. Well, the demonic is much better. And then the mask and headgear. So we will use this, and just to kind of demonstrate what it does, it is a bow, so it uses arrows, but it shoots 3 out at a time. And it's really good, to be honest. So more stuff. The shot bow will be better when we're like underground and can't use the storm bow. So that is kind of the plan. Anyways, let's sell all of this stuff and get a ton of money, and then deposit it so we don't lose it. So quick stack. Oh man, 38 platinum coins. There is a weapon that once we get it, it's going to be overpowered if we want to use it. But let's quick stack that. And throw that in there. Okay. So I guess before we go, is there anything else I want to go look for? Or do I want to just do all this off camera? To be honest, it's going to be better to do it off camera. Let's look at one last thing, because I'm going to be keeping an eye out for shark statues. We have a lot of statues already, and some of them are pretty good. But I don't know. Let's get a Medusa statue and let's talk to the mechanic and get some things we can use. So we're going to buy a wrench. We're going to buy 100 wire. We could go salvage the wire, but it's going to be easier just to do that. And then let's get like a 3-second timer. Before we do anything, we need to duplicate all this. And I wonder if it has its own like tab. Tools? Maybe. The wrench is at least in the tools. Materials. The wire is there. We don't need much wire. And then we need the timer. I didn't mean to buy that many, but you know what? There you go. So just place that back. Cool. So what we can do, and this is kind of weird, but let's just go over here. We can set up a Medusa statue and put a timer next to it. And if I remember how to actually do this, places red wire. So we need to, I think, yeah, every 3 seconds it spawns a, we might be soft locked actually. It only spawns so many, so hopefully, okay, much better. We can kill these guys. And they don't seem to be dropping anything, so I don't know if they will. We also need to go grab wire cutters. I forgot about that. But we can spawn in statue enemies, and they will still drop things. It's at a very reduced rate, but it is still possible. Yeah, we have a lot of money. Let's just buy 2 so I don't have to get another one when I duplicate it. But the wire cutters allow us to, well, remove this stuff. So yeah, that is kind of the plan with the sharks. We're going to try to find a shark statue so that I can then turn around and do the whole, let's get all the stuff. Let's just, you know, spawn in a bunch of sharks and go from there. But that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will come back next time, and hopefully I'll have everything for making the Ankh Shield, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!